How about a cup of crispy cockroaches, fresh off the grill? I've got crunchy crickets, fried fire ants,
We've
boiled
got
beetles,
steaming
and
hot
juicy
xiao long
barbecue
bao,
taco
sha
all
gao,
over me.
chong bing, best in Propast. What can I get you?
You look like you could
Those
use some
interactive
directions,
tourist
miss.
maps helped a lot when I first moved here. They're still helpful. I still get lost. Watticorp's Dream Machine. I played a part in exposing the conspiracy, but I couldn't stop them from releasing it. And now it's taken over the world. Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me.
Watch it, Holger. What do you want?
Kaiser Constantine and European Dawn. Fascists, isolationists, populists. If they win, Europolis is, well, bollocked. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not even competing.
Yeah, the Alliance has screwed up too often, and Manifesto never stood a chance. Dawn is the only sensible alternative.
You mean unity?
After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. There's absolutely nothing I would want in there. Talking, walking, incinerating garbage bins. Granted, I haven't seen them walking, but I'm sure they do. Late at night, when no one's looking. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
There's no way you can convince me.
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory. Constantine Wolf doesn't go around calling your candidate names.
No. Have you seen the graffiti?
I don't think Wolf has the time to walk around in this break.
Our anonymous little lab. I'll be spending many, many, many hours in there this coming year. Nella is the only Marxist I know. I guess she has the energy and commitment of a whole apartment building. Still just one vote, though. Dieter Gross. Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground. Dependable, dull, dead. Not literally. Politically. I'm not advocating assassinations. I've seen him somewhere before. I've seen her before. She's... Nope, can't place her. He looks really familiar. Do I know her? I'm sure I know her from somewhere. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. Gross. Gross. I can't imagine the Alliance doing particularly well in the elections. It's really a two-horse race between Uminska and Kaiser Konstantin. Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it all. Everything just seems so banal, but there's no need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy, such a mind fuck. Oh, believe me, I'm trying.
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Let go, I'm trying to keep going, trying. I still don't really know who I am. After all of these years of goddamn, we're just spinning around in the dark.
Life is dreary and meaningless.
Orbiting
Your
around
dreams
a
don't have to
dying
be.
star. But there's no need to lay down and cry. Not going anywhere, just right. If I don't know
What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. I do like the Uminska ads. I think they get the message across. I'm proud to be associated with her political campaign. Who is that? Do I know him? Who is that? Do I know him?
You know, she gets a lot on me, Ada, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting Manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
No good
That's the hand that feeds logo.
What's the alternative, eh?
It's conveniently
Constantine
pointing the way
Wolf?
to the entrance.
There's Umins.
I don't know if they should stop selling dream machines altogether, but more and more people are getting addicted. Something must be done.
Valtech. This leads
Riots,
straight back to
demonstrations.
MTI.
It's
That's
all
where it
over the
stops,
news.
huh?
Europolis is really on the edge of something, and Propass gets the worst of it. The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on. The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time. We've had our ups and downs, Reza and I. Things are going. They're going. We'll find out where soon enough. Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best. It's been a tough transition for the both of us. Relocating to Propass, sharing a home, global conspiracies and comas. Lesser boyfriends would have bailed. What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guess.
I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well. I know he means well, but not in the mood for more psychotherapy. I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy. Dr. Roman is really good. I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Easier? Sure. And sooner or later, I will remember some things. Everything. So what are you working on now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the Syndicate shutting down parts of the Metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a Hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the lab?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown?
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the lab. Say hi to Wallflower?
Ada. Ada! Come on! She's the best! She's fun! Once you get to know her.
Fun.
She's so smart and a really nice person.
Right. A nice person.
Yeah, that's right. Nice. And I'm going to invite her over soon. And you will be nice, and it will be nice, and we will have fun. Rez?
Just a sec. Hey, what's up?
What was Rez? I didn't check with Reza if he was happy with my choice of lunch. This could have major consequences. Lunch is the... Food okay?
The food? Oh, food. Yeah, I haven't started eating yet, but, cheese soup? My favourite. Can't go wrong with cheese soup. I'll get to it in a minute. I just have to finish up this section.
I really should get going. I have things to do, places to be, and Reza promised to make dinner tonight. This is usually a cause for celebration. And not just because I'm lazy and prefer to sit on the couch while my man toils. What's for dinner?
Really? This is what you interrupt me for? To ask about dinner? What's for dinner is surprise, is what?
That's not food. That's not even English. I thought you said you were a journalist.
A scribbling, they call it here in Europolis. When in Rome, Zoe.
Rome was never part of Europolis, smart-ass. Rome's the capital of the Imperium. Says so on all the signs pointing to there.
Now who's the smartass? FYI, Rome's just a ceremonial seat of the Imperium. Barcelona is the political capital. Learn to read the signs properly.
I really should get going. What was Reza working on again? A story about hallucinogenic substances in bingo soft drinks. How's that story going?
You mean the story I told you about less than 5 minutes ago?
Just checking in.
It's going well, but it feels a bit inconsequential in the light of everything.
Hey, come on. A soda that makes you see cartoon animals? That's big.
Of course someone needs to write the piece, but that someone could be anyone. Like so...
And now you're doing it, and you'll do it well. There's no such thing as...
I lied. Of course there is. You're right, I shouldn't complain. It's not a sexy story, but...
That's my boy. I know Reza's been spending a lot less time with Sully since I moved here. I hope I haven't gotten in the way of their best friendship. How's Sully?
Good. Yeah, great.
Of course you don't. What do you...
Work. Politics, corporations, the syndicate.
Liar. Work stuff. That's all you talk about when you're out...
Well, hasn't been much of that lately.
I know. Because of us.
What? No, of course, sure, we used to go out all the time, but that's because neither of us had a life. And Sully wasn't doing too well after the... He's happy I have better things to do now than go out, get drunk, and have loud arguments about socioeconomics. He has...
Like what? Like work?
Work, okay, yes. But Sully lives for...
I'm not sure that's healthy. But it's not my business. As long as you don't feel I'm getting in...
Hanging out with me was Sully's excuse to not hang out with anyone else. This way, sooner or later, he'll have to find a substitute. Hopefully one he could...
Sure. But still, you guys should hang out on your... No, actually, not soon. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're taking Sully out and...
Sure.
Affirmative.
All right. I'll ask...
I'm sure I told... We had such a lovely time in Trieste. Never mind the shitty hotel, the synthetic beaches, the awful food. It was just good with some time away. It's the first time since I moved here. The first time since we got back together. It was important. Do you miss Trieste yet?
What? The 5-star hotel? The sandy beaches and the gourmet buffet? You know you're in Italy when you're eating fake pasta made...
I guess not.
I'm just joking, babe. It wasn't about any of those...
It's not like we can afford anything fancy.
And we don't need it. It was great.
And I got to see you in a black t-shirt and jeans, hiding out in the shade with a book.
Next time, I promise we'll rent an island and...
You don't have to promise that. But since you did, I'll hold you to it. I'm sure I told Reza I'm volunteering tonight, but I'll remind him just in case, because I don't think I did. Did I? I told you I'm volunteering tonight.
You did not? And I'm not sure politics is something you should...
Jesus, don't do that voice again. Psycho doesn't...
I guess there's a reason I'm scribbling and not a stand-up comedian.
You guess right. Scribbling? I'll never get used to...
Don't be a dully minette. You go on and hang with your sozy Intello clique tonight. I'll be a stay-at-home Minet cooking your booth.
Pretty good. Or should that be lekker, super bon? Also, don't do that again.
Tamam.
I really should get going. I should get going. I shouldn't keep Ada waiting at the lab. She's always so patient, but I feel awful when I'm...
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not keeping you.
I know, all me. Good guy, Sully. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Sully loves to test me. Sully is the sweetest. I know he likes me, but he tries so hard to keep it... Yeah, fuck you too. You look awful, by the way.
A wedding.
Finally. Who?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's cat...
I'm trying to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months.
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding.
Oh, that does...
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept.
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city.
Yeah, urban myth. The sun is a lie. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to you.
You're a child of Propas, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't...
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander.
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. If anyone knows what's going on, it's Sully. He prides himself on staying on top of the news cycle. What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Jesus wept those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propas...
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mauser rules, and those dream machines are a license to print. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watikop holds a lot of sway, but we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry.
Won't they just shut you down?
Let them try. We have... And once I win my Pulitzer, I'll...
Cope it.
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to overview in Dacia.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poison.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for...
When is your man cooking dinner?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars choose. Take care, Zoe. Stop.
Registered trademark of the Revolutionary Church Holdings.
A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
I have everything I need in here, in dream time.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting
Waiting outside when you're the greetings, consumer. You are looking absolutely radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Wati Dream Machine?
I don't have time to listen to this adbot right now. If I don't have time to listen to this adbot. Sorry, I'm in a rush.
Sweet dreams, consumer.
Be who you believe in. Keep moving, keep dreaming.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen
This is
so
no
many of them
place
out
for
on
a
the
young
streets.
lady. Unless you're on your way somewhere, I advise you to stay off the streets.
Seriously?
Time to stop dreaming.
After what Reza told me about that dreamer soft drink, I'm never... No, I mean, I lie. I am a bit curious to try it. I mean, actually seeing the Bingo Dingo? It sounds awesome.
Life's getting to you. The mundane is an endless.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff.
I'm a root. Howdy, partner. Where are you off to today?
Arla, can you show me how to get to the elevated walkways above Caprova?
Sure thing, miss. Which section are you looking to traverse today?
The cul-de-sac right above the metro station.
Well, shucks, that ain't no problem whatsoever. Nothing there worth checking out unless
Watch
you
it.
just like the view. But here you go, sweetheart. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
He looks really familiar.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Revere, Couture...
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
I don't trust those third-party services. You jailbroke your dreamer?
It's my dream machine, Arthur. I'm free to
It's the middle of the day. I haven't reached the tipping point quite yet.
Let them try and pry that thing out of my hands.
I've seen him somewhere before. Marta Rebus comes across as an intelligent and informed candidate, but she doesn't stand a snow cone's chance in Hades. Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No. A dream junkie, addicted to dream time. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem.
The new dream machine by Monty opens up a world of entertainment.
Stand up against...
Stand up against our corporate overlords!
This is unacceptable. The Eye needs to dismantle the checkpoint and leave ProPass immediately.
It made me realize I have to take a stand and be heard.
Grant us liberty from corporate tyranny!
Grant us liberty from corporate tyranny.
Madam Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her. The metro's been closed a couple of days.
Nothing to see here.
We were lucky we managed to escape to Trieste when we did. One day later, bye-bye holiday. It's warm and tingly. Odd. Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting. More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers.
confusion. Hey, my eyes are up here, lady.
I don't know if they should stop selling dream machines altogether, but more and more people are getting addicted. Something must be done.
You would not want me to
checkpoint.
arrest you for loitering.
I haven't filed the paperwork to get through there.
You must wake up.
The Eye. Keeping Propass safe, or, you know, under constant biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors. There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks.
Why the hurry? Stop, shut up! What are you looking for? There's no finer selection or better prices anywhere in the souk, so why go elsewhere?
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste. There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks. They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without authorization, and to get authorization, you need to cross the checkpoints. Kafka would be so proud. Our campaign office. It's a hole in the wall, but Baruti has made it a very presentable hole in the wall. Our campaign office. It's a hole in the wall, but I don't think there's a service today.
You know, she gets a lot on mierda, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
I don't even know where to start.
I had the best food time yesterday.
Christmas.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Gross and Rebus are not even competing.
I synthesized a new version of the algae this weekend, based on our design from last week. It's stabilizing really well.
Oh, that's... Good morning, Ada.
Oh, yes, good morning. Take a look at the algae. I think you'll be happy.
I'm so lucky I ended up with Ada as my project supervisor. She's super talented and the sweetest person, once you get to know her. At first, she can be a bit, haughty. That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. That's looking good. Just like our model.
Just like your model. The transmutation rate is at 150% of the previous model and holding steady, masha'Allah. I think we're ready for a test.
Test? Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe we should run another simulation, or 20?
There's nothing to be worried about, Zoe. So far, your models have performed admirably. There's no reason this won't work in an organic environment.
That organic environment is a river that runs through my neck.
The permits are all in order.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. If this fails...
It won't.
If it does, my failure will be staring me...
Failure is how we succeed. We won't know until we try. And if we fail...
We? Me?
Zoe, you decided to go back to school, finish your degree. That was a choice you... Now, part of that is facing the possibility of failure. And you're right. The models won't always hold up. The river is a chaotic environment. And if the river does turn pink, you've learned something. We go back to... You should be proud of the choice you made. And you should embrace the consequences, no matter how embarrassing or... I'm done talking.
Yeah. Wow.
Ready to do some science?
You bet. But if that river turns pink, you're running the next set.
Deal. By the way, I did leave the lab this weekend.
Don't tell me. You went clubbing.
I don't drink, or dance, or enjoy the company of people.
I knew I hadn't seen that outfit before.
That's not... well, yet. But more importantly, I purchased a refurbished...
From Mira.
You recommended it.
I think my exact words were, Mira's insane, I wouldn't trust Mira with my money, please don't buy...
She's close and cheap. So, here's the bot. You're taking the bot with you to run tests. Say hello.
Hello, bot.
Hello.
Oh, that is so cute. You're so cute.
Thank you.
Glad to see you're getting along. You know what to do.
Science?
Science. I'll see you afterwards, inshallah.
That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. Our synthetic algae. Designed, engineered, Hey, Ada?
I'm rather busy, Zoe.
I can tell Ada's anxious to get back. I don't believe Ada's been... Are you heading down to the
I'll wait until we get the results back.
Do you miss it?
What? The university or the city? I like working here. It's just the two...
How about...
Ghana? I go back to Tam...
I miss Casablanca.
Can't you visit?
It's not the same, and...
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. I can tell Ada... Do you like living...
I'm at the lab from morning to evening, and my flat is a couple of minutes away. I don't see much.
That's true. All I see on a daily basis is...
I go to mosque in Haskovo every week, I visit Cape Town every month, and I go home to Tamale twice a year. I don't have time, but Europolis will never be home. I will eventually go...
Ghana?
Maybe. Maybe not. Wherever life takes me.
I can tell Ada's anxious to get back to work. I should just leave her to it. We've been... How do you feel I'm doing?
We've worked together for a little over 1 month.
Not even an...
This is all in your hands, Zoe. I see your passion for bioengineering, but you've also been away from your studies for a long... And I also sense that you are...
That's true. Before the coma, I was completely lost. No, I'm not, but I'm still...
Have faith in your choices. Stand by them. None of us can know where life will take us, or the more important then, to make every choice with...
You're right. And I feel this was the right... I can tell Ada... Ada, do you get to see your friend?
I don't have any friends here. I don't have a lot of...
I know. How about...
I'm not an out sort of person. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I respect that.
This is who I am. I'm happy being me. Thanks for your concern, Zoe, but I really have no...
I can tell Ada's anxious. I'm heading out.
I'll see you...
Everything we need to genetically engineer synthetic algae. She's the cutest in the world.
What are we doing today?
No, we're... Actually...
That's cool. I like playing.
We're playing,
Ow.
They're tiny animals that live in the water.
Fishies. I like...
like fishies.
So what are the rules?
The rules are, that we need to find places where there's plenty of food for the algae, for the fishies.
Okay.
And the fishies eat...
Pollutants. I know. They process pollutants and excrete the chemical that cleans the river. Says so in my head.
Okay, yes, that's exactly what they do. We hope. So, okay, the algae, the fishies, need to be let out where there's enough pollutants. That way they will be well fed. Your job, the rules of the game are as follows. Look for parts of the river with pockets of pollution. We go there and test the water to see where to release the fishies. Finally, we let the fishies out for a walk.
Roger, Roger.
You really are the cutest.
She gets a lot on me, Ada, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
Time to play.
Time to play. Can you do a flyover of the river from here and down to the end of the bricks?
That sounds like fun.
Send a live feed to my iris. Based on visual observation, I'll mark the areas where we can release the fishies.
Okie dokie.
Right there. That looks good. That's another one. You can come back now, kiddo. Awesome job. Was that fun?
It was fun. I like flying high. I get horseflies in my tummy.
Butterflies. How is that possible? You don't have a tummy.
They gave me one. For the butterflies.
Whoever made you did an amazing job. Okay, so let's head to the first test area. You ready?
You betcha. Let's go. Playtime. What are we doing?
We're taking the fishies for a swim. What I need you to do first is to run a detailed scan of this section of the river and tell me where there's a dense pocket of pollutants.
So you mean show you where there's food for the fishies?
Affirmative.
Affirmative. What are we doing next?
The scan confirms there's a perfect spot for the fishies out there. I'll point you there using my iris. There, that's the spot. Release the package there. That's where we take the fishies for a walk. That's great. Now you... Watch out! The algae... Oh, that was close. Keep your eyes open, your sensors active. I don't want you to get crushed. But good job, kiddo. I'm getting a reading from the fishies. They're playing and having fun. Too bad the boat's in the way. We're not getting as much data as we'd like. Let's head to the next spot.
Yay. Let's pretend I'm the mum and you're the baby. Come with me, baby.
Okay, Mum. Can't wait to see the results from the algae. So, who's your maker?
I'm a Shadri Maintenance Module 11 with a custom emoji face module.
Right, but your personality is definitely not part of the standard package. Who programmed you? It wasn't Mira, was it?
Oh, no. My maker is Wit.
Wit?
He works with Mira at the Pandemonium.
Oh, right. Really? Someone worked with that woman?
He's very nice. He doesn't speak, but he's nice.
Now I'll really have to stop by there someday, just to meet this Wit. He did a good job with you.
Thank you.
Safe, dependable, stalwart. Peter process the experience of gravitas needed to lead you.
Should I start the scan?
You know the drill, kiddo.
Affirmative.
The ferry's been beached by the eye clampdown.
Scan complete. Do you have the map?
Yeah. Those barrels are in the way. I don't want the readings to be affected. We need to figure out how to move those barrels.
Just tell me what to do.
Try pushing that barrel further out.
Affirmative.
Good job, kiddo. Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass, and taxis. But it's been shut down by the eye.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propast. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
You're saying the ferry crosses when you ring the bell?
Precisely. Except there will be no bells rung today.
Sure, but back to the whole mechanic behind it. This is an automated...
That's the way it works, I ring this bell.
Instead of, I don't know, you remote controlling the ferry via...
I don't believe in integrated tech.
Right. So you sound the bell and this completely automated robot...
Aye, that's the gist of it.
That bell controls the ferry. I don't get it, but that's what it does.
Hey, what are you doing? Leave that rope alone. No one yanks my rope, not on my watch, not with the eye having banned all traffic across the river.
He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
Let's have some fun.
Yay.
Fly over there and ring that bell for me, would you?
Affirmative.
I see what you're trying to do, little miss. It won't work. I'll call the eye on you both.
Juicy double cow burger, crispy squid chips, drippings.
Just to make sure I got this right.
Aye?
You ring the bell,
Aye. Well...
But...
Aye.
Let's hope...
Life's getting to you. The mundane is an endless grind. You need a break from reality, from yourself. Why spend time outside breathing toxic fumes?
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
The ferry's been beached by the eye clampdown. See that red lantern up there above the bell?
Where? Oh yes, I do. Why?
Can you make it drop?
Isn't that illegal?
Remind me to have a the ends justify the means sometimes chat with you after. Yes. No. It's part of the game. Trust me.
Affirmative. He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay.
Hey kiddo, can you hang the lantern back up?
Of course I can.
can you get the lantern to fall on the bell again?
Of course, Zoe. He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
Can you try ringing the bell again?
But the man was upset. Was that part of the game?
Not really, but let's try anyway.
Okie dokie.
Do you want me to lose my license? Huh? Try that again, and I'm calling the police!
Hey kiddo, can you hang the lantern back up?
Of course I can.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass and taxis, but it's been shut down by the Eye. Hey, can you grab that rope over there and give it to me?
I can do that.
Map! Get your map here! Map!
Thanks, kiddo.
What are you going to do with it?
I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Is this part of the game?
Definitely.
Are you really going to wear that? Press for success, not failure. Franklin Fay's business version for the service.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass and taxis. But just to make...
Aye?
You ring the bell.
Aye.
But...
Aye, but if...
Let's hope that...
Stop it!
He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
You're unhappy with what you see in the mirror.
Can you get the lantern to fall on the bell again?
Of course, Zoe. He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
Hey kiddo, can you hang the lantern back up?
Of course I can.
Refresh yourself with the refreshing new limited edition Bingo Dreamer. Pop, swallow, enjoy, and just keep on dreaming. Freshen up with Bingo.
Can you get the lantern to fall on the bell again?
Of course, Zoe. He's upset.
He is. And also my brilliant plan failed. Something's not right with the plan.
Or, just tell me what to do.
The ferry's autonomous systems are hooked up to that bell somehow. Ring the bell, move the ferry. Okay, weird. Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay.
Hey kiddo, can you hang the lantern back up?
Of course I can.
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. He looks really... I've seen him somewhere before.
Hey, do you have a minute? Hello, lady. What can I get for you? You see anything you like, I'll give you a good price. Just tell me how much. Great merchandise, great quality, direct. Come again, anytime.
Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously.
See anything you like?
I'm nobody. You know, you don't have to stop and pretend you're interested. I don't have any important info. That's it. I'll never sell anything.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything, and I should save my appetite for dinner. Stupid dinner.
You're in my way.
Look over here. You'll be back.
The best food in Propaz comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest.
Next customer.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Propast has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook, ever. Oh, except when Reza cooks. I'm fine with him cooking. Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propast.
Can you get the lantern to fall on the bell again?
Of course, Zoe. He's upset.
Just to make sure I got...
Just tell me
you
what
ring the
to
bell.
do.
Aye. Well,
But
aye.
let's hope that... Can you try ringing the...
But the man was upset.
No.
Okay.
Stop!
Down in the dumps, trouble staying focused. Looking for a big yabba.
Hey kiddo, can you hang the lantern back up?
Of course I can.
Embrace the brave new European dawn and take a firm stand against the barbarian hordes at our gates. Europe needs compassion. Europe needs change. Europe needs a helping hand. Refresh yourself with a refreshing new limited edition Bingo Dreamer. Pop, swallow, enjoy, and just keep on dreaming. Freshen up with Bingo. Life's getting to you. The mundane is an endless grind. You need a break from reality, from yourself.
Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca.
Map! Get your map here!
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing. I dream my own dreams or grab whatever's in the top 10 user-created dreams on DreamNet. Why pay?
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Not sure Wattycorp would agree with that. You've only bought a license to use it.
Let them try and pry that thing out of my hands, that's it. I paid Moza for the Dreamer. It's in my home. It's mine to do whatever I want.
I'm with you, Sergei. I'm not going to risk frying my brain with unlicensed dreams. And besides...
Safe, dependable, stalwart. Dieter Gross is the experience and gravitas needed to lead Europolis back to stability and prosperity. Vote with your head. Vote the Alliance.
I don't know, that's what I hear.
Scheiße, Kolo. We should head to a Zappel bunker tonight.
Europe needs
Let's get some food from Picole first. I'm up for a fresh kit before the camp's drinking.
Word.
spend time outside, breathing toxic fumes and battling the crowds. With a Watty Dream Machine and T-Rex direct-to-door grocery deliveries, you'll never have to leave home again. Juicy double cow burger, crispy squid chips, drippings. Right now, there's a 2-for-1 offer at Cool Cow. Double your burger. Are you really going to wear that? Dress for success, not failure. Franklin Fizz business casual for the self-respecting modern woman. Fizz has you covered when you don't. Down in the dumps, trouble staying focused, looking for a pick-me-upper. Seraph Gavana's signature cocker shotguns with a double booster made to survive. You're unhappy with what you see in the mirror, but who has time for a diet or the gym? The young woman on the go needs Cloud9. New body, new face, new you.
Could you try pushing that barrel further out?
Sure. It's too heavy. I can't move it. Did I lose the game?
Of course not. I'll figure something out.
Yay. What do I do now, Zoe?
Can you attach one end of the rope to the boat?
What do I do now, Zoe?
Loop the other end of the rope over the barrel. Make sure it's securely fastened.
Yes. This is fun. That was so much fun, Zoe. What's going to happen now?
Well, for my brilliant plan to work, the boat has to move, but I'm not sure when that will happen. We may need to provide some incentive. Can you get the lantern to fall on the bell again?
Of course, Zoe. He got mad.
Systems to that bell
He did get
sound.
mad.
What
Oh, good
was
job.
I thinking?
Not with, you know, not because you made him mad, but with the lamp and the bell and the falling and the ringing of
If
the bell.
cops show up, I
That
was
whole
never
thing.
in.
It was
It's time
fun.
to find a new
What are we
job
doing
anyway.
now?
Something in chartered accounting, like my dear old ma always.
Now you can let the little fishies go for a swim right over there.
Affirmative.
I'm getting a strong signal from the fishies. They're doing fine.
Are they eating?
Affirmative. They're
Oh.
almost for today, but we'll have more plates.
Yay. Follow me, Zoe.
How could I
Hey, Kutriya. That your bot?
What, me?
I'm looking right at you.
No, it belongs to my...
University.
No,
Even better. You've been...
your mirror. Once, yeah.
If you're ever in the market for your own bot, stop by.
I don't think I...
Stop by anyway. Next week. Nice work with that bot, Petal. She's special. Take good care of her.
Back to the lab with both of us, kiddo.
Oh.
Well, you know, our game isn't done until we've reported back to Ada.
Oh. I'll show the way. Follow me.
Affirmative, Mum.
You don't have to pretend to be my baby anymore. I'm done playing this game. We're home. It was great playing with you, Zoe.
Me too, kiddo.
The river did not turn pink. That went better than expected.
I knew it. You had no idea if the algae was going to work.
I did not. Did it?
It's in the river and reacting positively to the environment. We should be receiving a data stream from the nanosensors.
Confirmed. In a week, we'll have a very good idea of survivability and transmutation success. Good work, Zoe.
You synthesized the
Our research, your models.
Thanks. You're right, Ada. It's progress. We have a long way to...
I agree. But we've made enough progress. I'm staying here to monitor the data for a while.
Are you sure?
When I say I want to be alone, it usually means...
Please do. That's the cutest bot I've ever seen. I want one. Everything we need to genetically engineer synthetic algae.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that?
It's the middle of the day. I haven't reached the tipping point quite yet.
The eye watches, but who watches the eye?
You look like you could need Sprouty, partner. Where are you off to today?
The Uminsk. Where's the Propas Synagogue?
Salam Shalom Howdy. The Propas Synagogue is located in the souk, also known as the Shuk. Don't be a stranger now.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
Weren't you heading out to District this week?
Yeah, but the art revoked my travel pass last minute. I'm stuck here, Bruder.
That's actually happening.
Not again.
Hey, Sissy. Last night, the officials even saluted the camera. Bloody.
Do you need any...
With this, I got it.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeah!
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sissy, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points! Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too.
Meh. You're such a warm Dasha Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the cloud? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do.
Queenie. Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks risk, and that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Me?
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask.
And I'm sensing an...
Ask her for her support and endorsement.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Pro...
That's all, Sissy. Easy. Yeah?
Cryptocoin? What for?
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds, They prefer plata. Cash, not...
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer
Mark, when you come back, we're done for the day.
Baruti might be the happiest man in Europolis. Nothing ever gets him down. He's like a human robot of happiness.
What's on your mind, sis?
I should get going. I don't think I ever asked Baruti how he ended up working for Lea Uminska and the Social Democrat. How did you end up working on the campaign?
Just a happy accident. I was working for a charity in Dresden. I'd only been in Europolis a couple of months. I was still learning. One day, Lea Uminska got in touch. She'd just been elected leader of the party. Of course, I was an arrogant ass. I told her everything I thought they were doing wrong. Afterwards, I figured, well, that 2 weeks later, I get an offer from her campaign manager. They want me...
That must have been a good feeling.
I was scared, Sissy. I left Botswana because I was tired of doing things just for myself. And now, suddenly, here I was, part of a movement to change the world, and I haven't for a single moment.
Baruti, how well do you know Uminska?
I've known her for several years, professionally. Although she did take me out to dinner once. She's guarded, not the warmest person in the world. I think that's where we need to improve. I really do think she's the right person to run Europolis. And not just because...
Every time I watch Konstantin Wolf speak, I get the shit.
They don't call him Kaiser Konstantin for nothing. And Leia, miss, she has to deal with incessant insults and slandering without sinking to his... She's not perfect. No one is. But she is the... I owe her that.
I should get going. Konstantin Wolf is Uminska's biggest opponent, and Baruti's nemesis. I don't know what he'd do if Wolf won the election. Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried. He is a snake. Slippery and venomous. Wolf is a populist, a nationalist, a fascist. He claims he represents the people, but he only... And, of course,
I thought Wolf was anti-corporate. That's what he says in...
That man has a lot of plata. He has the support of some very powerful people.
I don't understand.
It's a show, Sissy. The corporate syndicate knows that Dieter Gross, with Wolf, they have a new strategy. He will berate the corps, claim that he's going to clean things up, but the truth is, he is even... It's a brilliant strategy.
And you don't think they can?
I think he's more dangerous than they have reckoned with. He's two-faced, He's created a cult of personality around himself. A very calculated, fictional... The only thing we can do is...
What?
I think I found... I've been doing a lot of digging. Back in Botswana, I have connections high. There might be evidence of BM funneling funds into Konstantin's campaign. We might finally have some real dirt on Kaiser Konstantin. At the very least, if we're lucky, maybe even enough.
I hope you're being careful, Baruti.
I am. Once I have concrete evidence, I'm giving it to your man, Riza.
I'm sure the Hand will be very interested. But Baruti, please just stay low, okay? Kaiser Konstantin...
He is. And this is exactly why we have to fight him. We cannot back...
I don't know what did you do before you came?
I was a lawyer. Can you believe?
Yeah, no, I can't.
I was good, too. I managed the family's trust in Johannesburg.
How many brothers?
4. And 3 sisters.
You're the youngest?
Youngest boy. I have 2 younger sisters. Twins. We don't speak.
What happened?
What can I say? I finally saw what I was doing with my... Also, I didn't agree with some of the investments. So, one day, I left it all behind. I had to make a clean break. It was too easy.
You don't miss them?
I speak to Gosego from time to time. My second oldest brother. They were disappointed and angry.
I should get going. 7. What do your younger sisters do?
Ah, the twins. They also jumped ship. Left the family business, but they live in Ireland now.
They're neo...
Anak.
Cool. A friend from uni went feral for a few years. She told me all about it after she reintegrated. Apparently, there's no...
There's one old ferry that runs daily from Liverpool, but that's all. And there's no wire connection to Ireland.
What about your others?
They're all in the family business. Corporate lawyers, financiers. He keeps a tight leash on everyone. And when he comes...
Your mother too?
We see each other now and then. But to father, she was just another in it. They are separated. She shares an estate. It's an odd arrangement. But mother knew what she was getting in. Hey, what can I say? My family is crazy, and I'm not one of them.
I should get going. Most people I know... I don't get your enthusiasm.
You've only been here a few months, Sissy. It takes time to understand Europolis. It has a complicated I find Propast fascinating. More so than the other districts I've lived in. Propast has an old soul. There's real history here. That's another reason why I came here for the campaign. Whichever direction the wind blows in Propast, the rest.
Will you stay here after the campaign is over?
I don't know what Leia and the party has planned for me. If we take office. I'm not sure. I'll stay in Europolis for certain. Unless anything but going south. I want to...
I should get going. Sounds like you're lucky to have traveled a lot.
I don't know if I'd say I've traveled a lot. When I was part of the family business, I regularly did business across Africa. It made me realize how lucky I was to grow up in Botswana and South Africa. The freedom and... I miss that. Most of all, how people are hungry, cold, with no easy access.
I really miss Africa. Especially when it's like this, boiling hot and humid.
Better! Never. Well, maybe for a month in spring and autumn. No. You must learn to appreciate Europolis.
I should get going. There's work to do and I can't... See you later.
Okay, Sissy.
Our campaign office. It's a hole in the wall, but Baruti has made it a very presentable hole in the wall. They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without authorization, and to get authorization, you need to cross the checkpoints. Kafka would be so proud. I don't think there's a service today. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
Why the Harry, stop for a moment. Shalom, farewell, salam, see you soon.
Move along. Nothing to see here. This is no place for a young lady.
I haven't filed the paperwork to get through there.
I'm so sorry.
I'm here to...
The Uminska campaign headquarters. Our lab is located just above. We buy take.
Anytime you need a route...
closed. And no buzzer. I'm guessing you need an appointment? Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No. Do I know her? Who is that? He looks really familiar. I've seen him somewhere before. Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home.
So, what did he do?
He turned back.
That's your story?
Hey, look.
She looks familiar.
Original consumer goods, making your life a little brighter.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Map! Get Bro Boy here!
The Uminska campaign. We buy takeaway.
Oh!
We could survive without a fridge. It's only used for keeping takeaway leftovers until they have to be tossed. Not my day to cook. Also, yeah, no. Later. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. What is that? Right, we have the best view of a brick wall and neon signs in Propast. If by Mr. Planty, he's been through a lot, poor chap. I keep Wonkers in hibernation mode a lot of the time because of his wonky battery. But I like beds. I like spending time in memories. I need those around.
Original Consumer Goods would like to remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
Tempting, but I don't have time for a tall glass of iced coca chai right now. Iced coca chai.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
There are so many dreams.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines.
Seriously? Because some people can't moderate their dream time?
Because it can't be healthy. Just look around. They're addicts.
No. That's clavada. A total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you
getting
355
tired just
and not
listening to
one
him
quid more.
haggling.
350? Are you mocking me? That's less than what I paid. At that price, I'll be losing money. 360, and that's my final offer.
Mierda, azze. That's the price you give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here? I thought we were friends. You're disrespecting me with that price. 350.
How do you expect?
Please don't interrupt. These are
360.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere below 360.
I can do this all day. 350, final offer.
So can I. 360. That's my final offer.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone. How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials.
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie.
That depends. Did you
bring anything?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order a gift, something of value, something that...
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential...
Should she even be working at her age? Oh, who knows? She could be 30. The stuff you can get done in the shadier parts of Propast.
Hello again. Did you bring a suit?
One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was still... Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted. Well, no. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would.
Take a look at my merchandise.
You don't have to stop and pretend you're interested. I don't have any important information. I'm not relevant.
He's selling a bunch of stuff.
Stuff.
I'm not really sensing any sort of theme here. Just stuff.
I've got everything you could possibly want. As long as you...
Miyuan, crypto coin, the preferred currency in the BRICS. Miyuan.
See anything you're interested in?
You're making a smart decision there.
Me.
Excuse me?
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere below 360.
Ground Panda?
I can do this
I'm
all
just
day.
going to guess misspelling and
final
move
offer.
on.
So can I. 360. That's my final offer.
350.
Next in line, please.
Today's special is scorpion on a stick, that's it. Best in Propast.
Next customer.
Hey.
$350.
Look over here. 360.
I'm not going anywhere above 3.
I should save my appetite for dinner. Stupid dinner.
I'm nobody. Really, just that's it.
Hey, do you have a minute? You see anything you like? I'll see you soon.
No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would. Miyuan.
I'm sure you can do better than that. I'm sure you can do better than that.
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Miyuan. Miyuan. Cryptocoin. The preferred currency in the BRICS.
What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want.
He's selling a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sensing any sort of theme here. Just stuff.
I've got everything you could possibly want. As long as you want one of the things on it.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions. Miyuan. Cryptocoin. The preferred currency in the BRICS.
What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want.
Miyuan. Cryptocoin. The preferred currency in the BRICS.
See anything you're interested in?
Baiju. Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. That bottle of liquor.
Baiju, Chinese wine. The very best. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes with purified water.
Sounds expensive.
For you.
20,000? That's insane.
It's a bargain. Look, the price tag.
Well, I don't have 20,000 yuan.
I'd be losing money if I did that.
Never tasted the stuff. Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak tea. Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000?
I can't afford that.
You're missing out.
A bottle of Baiju.
Have you changed your...
I can't afford...
You're missing out on a good deal.
Feel free to move on. There are better tables, more important merchants. I knew you wouldn't buy anything. I never do.
$350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
Watch
I'm
it.
not going anywhere below 360.
Snake oil. At
I
least
can do this
they're
all
running
day.
an honest scam.
350. Final offer.
So can I. 360. That's my final offer.
350.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan.
Nothing? Nothing! You understand? Scheiße! Puta! You've taken my face and you look down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face! No, I won't lose face because of this dupa. And paying the full sticker price. What is it? 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
That wasn't...
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice.